Previously on The Devil on G-string.
それより一ついいですか？
By all means. Sure, shoot.
西条が宿泊していたホテルから西条の荷物を確認してみたんですが、
Anything interesting in there?
気になるのはパスポートと航空券ですね。航空券は今日の予約でした。
He was going to flee by plane. Where was he headed?
香港行きのチケットでしたね。
So he was leaving the country. If the ticket was for today, then that must mean he was planning on taking some action today and getting the hell out immediately afterward.
ええ。そして海外まで逃げなければならないほど大きな事件を起こす気だったのです。
Something so big, the police would show up immediately.
でしょうね。
Well, if we consider the possibility that Mao may attempt an escape as well, we should set up a patrol at the airport.
そんな余裕はあるんですか？
Try watching the news for once. Yes. If you haven't noticed, we're pretty much fighting a war right now.
狙いは浅井かのリンクに向けて爆弾を投げ込む予定だった。
Well, that's hardcore. A bomb?! I couldn't help but scream out. Usami spoke up quickly as well.
荷物を調べさせてもらいましたが、あなたは爆弾を持っていない。
Saiju suddenly clammed up. I suppose it may have had something to do with the appearance of Usami, the target of his hatred.
詳しくお話ししてもらえるのよね、西条さん。あなたは約束は守る人でしょう。
会場で受け取る予定だった。
魔王からですね。
Saiju didn't answer, but it was a good confirmation as any.
浅井さん、フィギュアスケート会場に爆弾なんて持ち込めるんですか？
I don't know much about bombs, but can't you make pretty small ones these days? Seems like it'd be a cinch. All you'd have to do is stash it in your pocket and walk right in. There are searches at the entrance, but that's more for things like cameras. They won't actually do a thorough inspection of your personal belongings.
どこで待ち合わせる予定だったんですか？会場の中？外？
会場内だ。
売店？トイレ？客席？
A seat in the restroom, maybe?
そりゃ時間が来たら連絡すると言っていた。
時間はいつ
？8時近くだ。携帯電話が鳴るまで私は客席に座って待機していればよかった。
Usami kept on nodding.
私からの最後の質問です。あなたのご友人はたとえあなたの協力が得られなくても目的を成し遂げようとすると思いますか？
At that, Saijo cracked up.
当たり前だ、宇佐美。彼は現在のフィギュアスケートを憎んでいる。浅井カノンとかいう生意気な小娘を許すことはないだろ
う。His laughter only grew louder and more maniacal, reverberating around the tiny room.
そうだ、私が喋っても意味はない。魔王は賢い。私が捕まったとしても必ず貴様らの裏をかいた作戦を用意してことに臨むだろう。魔王はもう2人も殺しているにもかかわらず警察の手も及ばないほど有能な犯罪者だ。そうだ、私が何を言ったところで構うもんか。
カノンは今日本で一番人気がある選手です。演技が終わればみんなリンク際に駆け寄ることでしょう。
And along with that flood, a bomb will be thrown onto the ice in the guise of a bouquet of flowers. Knowing how much people love Kanan, I'm sure the flowers thrown tonight will rival a small garden. Thus, it would be impossible to see who threw what. Of course, if the police were to investigate, it should be a relatively simple matter to identify the assassin by examining trajectories in the arena seating plan. But if that person flees overseas before the analysis comes back with any results, it'll again be difficult to chase and catch him. So, what's next?
この混雑です。カノンの演技終了までに魔王を見つけられなければ、ジ・エンドです。
Easier said than done, Usami. Mao was using foreigners as decoys. Naturally, this was to hide himself. However, he couldn't have prepared more than a dozen tickets or so. It would be too eye-catching if he bought over 20 tickets at an auction. Even if he used multiple usernames at an online auction, the police would pin them down to one person if they investigated the matter. And in any case, it was very likely this was an impromptu plan Mao concocted on the spot. This crime was originally intended to be carried out by Seijou alone. Seijou's failure forced a change of plans upon Mao, and there hasn't been enough time since his capture to prepare a full-blown scenario shift.
落ち着いて、一人ずつ捕まえていきましょう。
As I walked along the winter streets, the chills soaked into my bones. I have no qualms about killing Azai Gonzo. Gonzo is an existence that must be destroyed, and I refuse to rest until this has been realized. Mother's mental illness was directly induced by Gonzo's ceaseless hounding. Her doctor confirmed this. And right now, Gonzo has mobilized his entire organization on either Shinye or Kanan. Once your prey shows an opening, it's only natural to move in for the kill. Isn't that right, Gonzo? Finally, the hands of my watch approach 8:50. At any rate, Usami hasn't shown much growth. This ruse was no different than the one that led her to the Plaza Hotel after rummaging through Seijou's garbage. She went through so much to get Seijou to talk, and the effort blinded her to the fact that he might have been misleading her, or misled himself. If she'd taken a moment to look at the big picture, she'd have realized there were too many holes in my presentation. But instead, she just slipped once again into the habit of focusing purely on what's in front of her. 8:50. A thunderous noise erupted and echoed within my belly. I checked to make sure, and the sky over Gonzo's house was illuminated. There were screams. What was considered the safest and most peaceful residential district in the city sank into chaos. A shallow hell. Very, very shallow. I looked down on the crowds that poked their heads out of their windows and patios. Just you wait. It'll only be a bit longer. I'll show you something far more interesting.
魔王の本当の標的はカノンではなかったんです。
What?
間違いありません。
I suppose the fact that Kanon is unharmed supports the theory, but...
魔王は巧妙に自分がさもフィギュアスケート会場を狙っているように我々を誘導していました。その最もな例が西条です。西条がよほど優秀な人物ならわかります。けれど西条は魔王にとって足手まといに過ぎませんでした。しかしそれこそが罠だったんです。西条が足手まといであればあるほど魔王にとっては有能な共犯者だったのです。魔王はおそらく西条がユグモンドさんの殺害の件も喋ると予想していたのでしょう。おかげでますます我々の目はフィギュアスケートに集まっていきました。
But didn't Mao treat Saijo kindly in an attempt to make him swear allegiance? What would he have done if Saijo hadn't confessed, or if he never even caught him?
そこは魔王も懸念していたことでしょう。今回はゴンゾーさんとその組織もついていました。暴力団の拷問に耐えられる人間などいないと踏んでいたのかもしれません。
And that bet paid out in full, despite Saijo's resilience to Haribi's sadism. Usami once said that Mao would prepare a show befitting his audience, and she was right.
2日にわたる尋問の末、ユキの力も借りて、ようやく聞き出した魔王の計画です。私は、ホテルに誘導された時と同じ失敗をしてしまったんです。
We both were. Don't be so down. When you proposed the flower toss at the moment of truth, it seems too brilliant to be wrong.
おかげで私たちは、西条を追うことに必死になった。その間に、魔王はじっくりと西条を手なずけていったわけだな。
手なずけるという言い方は心外だな。彼は誰でもいいから構ってほしかった。私はそんな可愛い坊やと少しだけ遊んでやったに過ぎない。
同じことだ。
いや違う。彼は楽しかったはずだ。私と出会ったことで捨て鉢のような人生にようやく春が訪れた。たとえ破滅が待っていたとしても、普段は味わえない興奮と期待を覚えていただろう。
Haru had already predicted Mao's next words.
お前もそうだ、宇佐美春。やっと私に巡り会えた。お前はただの死に損ない。お前に必要なのは愛でも友情でもなく、敵であり悪であり、そう固くできる思い込みだ。
Haru felt the hole this devil had dug into her chest widen. Her face grew stiff, her breath shallow.
だからバイオリンも捨てたのだろう。
Keep silent. Endure it. Just endure it. The growing, licking flames of hate held Haru fast to the ground. She could only stand there statuesque, dumbstruck.
まだまだ構ってやる。
Mao said gently.
決して春の訪れない冬の遊び場で。
At some point, the dial tone reached her ears. The violin. With her eyes perfectly still, Haru just walked. Don't think about anything. Kick away the darkness of the night. Moan in pain. Retain this anger. Bear this curse. Put your entire existence into this hatred. If Haru did anything else, she might think about trying to regain that precious toy she threw away so long ago. And so it continues. Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Devil on G-String. So, your bomb attempt failed. So, what are you gonna do now, G-Man? Devil Man. Apparently, some part of my brain thought I was playing Half-Life for a second. But no, I am not. Bad brain. Speak of the G-Devil. I'm very sorry for my inability to deliver the results you were hoping for.
まさか君が失敗するとは。
Somaya is lamenting the fact that I couldn't bring forth Kanon's downfall. This was never really about skidding in the first place, though. However, I promise you it's nothing to anguish over.
なぜだ。
Azai Kanon has indeed won the Japan Championships. She'll move on to the World Championships and then likely on to the Olympics next year. But your protege, Seira, is not a bad athlete herself. In fact, I dare say she has a stronger will than Kanon. Spring will most certainly come for her, and in the very near future.
そんな慰めは聞きたくないが、今は納得するしかないな。
I apologize for falling short of your expectations. Somaya took the opportunity to glare at me with displeasure. Just let me wallow in penitence for a while.
そうかね。
Yes, I'm not feeling all that well anyway. And I must finish my preparations.
わかった。君の力がなくてもやっていけるとまでは言わんが、差し当たって重要な案件もないことだし。
Excellent. It was important to mark my record of a mistake in order to distance myself from Somaya. He won't let me go easily unless I appear inefficient. So, this planned bombing incident of yours also had another bonus to it, huh? Smart. In that case, I'll be leaving.
次に会うときはいつになるかな。
I shook my head and said, I don't know. However, I knew. We'll meet again when this corporation falls. The minute hand of the clock points to midnight, and the new year finally arrives. After the incident, Kanan continued her winning streak, earning herself a seat at the World Figure Skating Championships. It appears that she'll be departing for America next month, and our relationship will become a long-distance one. Though it seemed like a shadow had loomed over Kanan's heart these past few weeks, in the end, it turned out to be nothing but misplaced concern. If only that were actually true. Whew. My head is throbbing. I was forced to attend a Yakuza party, which naturally squeezed the life out of me. Even Gonzo was willing to make an offering to the shrine's god in order to keep up relations with the Soa Alliance. He participated in the ceremony with a gloomy disposition, and I'm pretty sure the shrine gods were basically screaming to all the other gods that would listen to them to help shoo Gonzo away. I know I would. Alright. There are still 2 people on my list to pass holiday greetings to. I took a shower, changed my clothes, and prepared to leave. And this is about the time that someone is about to come a-knockin', right? And if I am right, do they have unkempt hair? Well, unless you count cell phone ringing as a type of knocking, then, well, I guess I'm still right? You saw me, but hey! I was right about the person, at least. For sure. Hey, what's up?
新年明けましておめでとうございます。
And Happy New Year to you, too. Yeah, Happy New Year. Sound enthusiastic!
じゃあ行きましょうか。
What?
神社です。
Huh? I get this feeling that I made some sort of commitment. Now, I want you to focus on that feeling and try to remember the reason why you have this feeling. Look, if we had any arrangements, I completely forgot about them. Evidently.
一緒におみくじ引くって約束してくれたはずですが。
Never mind. Looking at it objectively, I couldn't possibly have made a promise like that. Well, you did, so own up to it.
とにかく待ってますわ。
She forcibly continued the conversation and told me the location of the shrine. Fine. If you're that determined, I'll go. Good boy! I'm warning you, though. I'll be pretty late. Bad boy.
OK です。では。
You're lucky she's so forgiving of your transgression just now. I certainly would not be. I'd be scolding you. She seemed a bit restless. Astute observation. I'm quite curious to see what she's restless about myself. If it's just being with you, or if it's something more. New Year's Day, 5 in the morning. The party was finally over. There was one thing that surprised me, though. I didn't expect to meet Shiratori's father there. Oh. But seeing as he's in the construction business, I guess it's only natural for him to have some kind of connection to the Yakuza. He asked me to look out for his daughter, but I had almost completely forgotten about Shiratori these days. Ah, so is that who I'm going to be possibly getting to experience a new route with? We were supposed to meet somewhere around this nest of shrines. I don't know, doesn't look like a nest of shrines to me. Looks like skyscrapers galore. Oh god, I just realized I'd be making the first shrine visit of the year of Usami. Is that a problem, devil boy? But where the hell is she? I called her. She quickly answered the phone.
待ちかねましたよ。
Well, where are you?
鳥居らへんです。
So am I, but I don't see you anywhere. I should be able to spot her instantly. What of her long, conspicuous hair and all. Well, if we've established one thing, is that she's pretty good at hiding in plain sight.
自分超おめかししてますよ。
Is it me, or is that... I'm getting tongue twisted again. You guys see these clouds up here in the upper right corner? This line of different coloration between them? Did somebody forget to color this part of the clouds or something? Or is this some sort of weird technical glitch? Interesting. Oh, a super outfit? An outfit? I'd have never imagined that. Well, someone tells me it's not a Supergirl outfit.
期待が膨らんできたでしょう。
Honestly, yes. I can't wait to see it. You saw me in a kimono, huh? Who said it was a kimono? No, I'm kinda interested. Hold on. What's this? You're not revolted? Color me surprised. What's that squid-like hair? I see you now. I'll be there in a second. Squid hair. Squid hair. This looks like squid hair to you? What the fuck is wrong with your vision, son? Somebody, give me an answer. I'm legitimately confused at this point. What's wrong with this guy's vision? Oh, wait. You're wearing a tracksuit. Huh?
Hi?
Where's the outfit? Oh my god, this guy, he's killing me.
してるじゃないですか。
That's a jogging suit.
おめかしじゃないですか。
She's not wrong.
まあ、ちょっと中野ブロードウェイ入ってますよね。
I have no idea what a Nakano Broadway is, but I imagine it's cultured. Hey, that's rude to the Nakano Broadway. You're donning loungewear for crying out loud. That it counts as loungewear? Is this some kind of weird Japanese saying I just don't understand?
欲しい。
I'm no expert on this shit, on Japanese culture in general, but I mean, Jesus. Jogging outfit, loungewear? Something does not compute in my brain right now. That's odd. Oh, wait. You put your all into choosing this, though? For God's sake, you were planning on running a marathon or something?
ほう。
And how are you not freezing your ass off? It's below freezing out here right now, isn't it?
ほう。
Wait, now that I think about it, you're always in your school uniform. Glad you finally remembered that little detail.
ほう。
Oh, look at her. You're making her sad. Apologize. See? I knew you were cold.
もうかれこれ2時間は待ってましたからね。
2 hours? You get this girl some hot chocolate or something. Hey, don't blame me. I said I'd be late. I'm gonna blame you
連絡あってもよか
anyway.
ったじゃないですか。
Yeah, I guess I could have. Sorry.
せっかくのデートなのに。
Don't say such disgusting things. You can complain about people saying quote unquote disgusting things as soon as you stop being a disgusting person in general. Agreed?
だって。
What's with this chick? What are you all pouty about?
結局、自分の格好については何点くらいなんすかね。
At least a 9.5. What are you going on about now?
何点なんすかね。
Oh, come on. I don't know. You're so fucking bad at this. Jesus Christ. You're supposed to go with at least a 9.5 in this sort of situation. Compliments! They matter! I checked who saw me out, looking her up and down. But still, in the end, a jogging suit is a jogging suit. But she seemed serious. I'd better compliment her. But I would be lying through my teeth. And that is why I called you a disgusting person just a minute ago. What should I do?
これが美少女芸だったら確実に選択肢出てますよ。
And I bet a choice is going to indeed pop up right now, right? Shut up.
正解は2番
You
の
first.
手放しで褒めるでした。
I don't care about the right answer.
なんでそう冷たいんすか。
What? You're the one acting weird.
別にいいっすよ。
I can't believe he's this unobservant of her, that he's this dense in regards to her her demeanor towards him right now. She snivels a bit. What? What are you all down to in the dumps about? You? For being a dense motherfucker?
お腹が空いて力が出ないのです。
Ah, so that's what you were planning. I finally understood. I don't think you do. You're going to ask me to treat you to lunch, aren't you? It's 5 in the morning. Usami's face nodded up at that. What an adorable face. Look at it. You start laughing, and you get all depressed again. What are you playing at?
愛する者が死んだ時には自殺しなきゃなりません。
Sounds awfully philosophical. Fine. Let's just get this over with and go visit the shrines.
ここでさりげなく手を引いてくれるわけですよね。
Huh?
だってめちゃめちゃ混んでるじゃないですか。
So?
はぐれるといけないから。みたいな。
You think I'm gross enough to grab you and start panting? What are you looking at?
見ちゃダメなんすか？
Well,
手もつながない。見てもいけない。服も褒めてくれない。お決まりの言葉はいつも髪きれよだ。
well, she's not wrong, is she?
まったく自分は浅井さんの何なんですか？
Nothing? Usami, I strongly suggest broadening your horizons a bit when it comes to the dating pool, for your own sake. This tiny little fish that you're looking at, you can instead of looking at a goldfish, you can instead find a sea bass, I assure you. The sea bass will fill you up a lot more. This chick's got a few screws loose. And you're lacking some brain cells. Dawn begins to break. Hey, let's go watch the first sunrise of the new year. Which direction is east?
お日様は西から昇るのだ。
Shut up, genius.
そんなことより自分大凶だったんですけど。
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now.
まさか浅井さんも大凶っすか？
Do you need to clean out your damn ears? I got excellent luck.
まあ自分も2回目は小吉だったんですけどね。
You're not supposed to pull it twice.
3回目でやっと大吉が出ました。
Hey, third time's the charm. You're in for a year of divine punishment, girl.
にしても寒いっすね。
Stop complaining. You're cold because of that getup you're wearing.
はあ、不評っすね。
Apparently she was actually pretty serious about her outfit. Duh, she told you as much. Huh? Wait. I focused my eyes on Usami's top. Hey, is this jogging suit?
気づきましたか？
That's a designer line jersey, isn't it? I thought those things go for like 30,000 yen. Oh my god, man. Where did you get the money to buy this then? I hope you didn't just spend your life savings on this thing just for his sake.
上下で2000円ですが何か？
How'd you get so cheap? Should have guessed. There's no way she could have paid full price. Wait, what did you mean by have you noticed it yet?
は？
What did you think I noticed if it wasn't the price of your jersey?
ですからこの服装の良さにです。
Proclaiming that so grandly doesn't make it true, Usami. It's okay, Usami. I think you look good in it. Clearly, this guy really needs some heavy-duty prescription lenses.
じゃあジャージの語源知ってますか？
After all, he seems to think that your hairdo resembles squid hair. Squid hair, devil boy! Do you... Oh. No, I do not. Why would I know something like that?
ジャージー島の漁師さんの作業着から来てるんです。
I never knew that. That's actually kind of interesting. I see.
今じゃベストジャージスト賞ってのもあるくらいです。
There's such an award? I see.
どうです？ちょっとはおしゃれに見えてきたでしょ？
Well, if anything, I personally find it to be more, workman-ish, if that's even a word. That's not a word, but, well, it's got more history to it in my eyes now, more than anything, so I guess there's that. But yours was 2,000 yen.
自分そんなおかしいっすかね？
More like revolting, but I mean, we all know there's something wrong with this guy. Yep, you're pretty freaking strange.
具体的にどの辺が？
Well, for one, you're walking around town in a jersey on New Year's Day. People are going to think you're a delinquent or a wigger. I keep forgetting what a wigger is.
あとは仲間由紀恵さんっすかね？
That was a costume she wore for a drama. Oh wait, I think I might... No, I lost it. I thought I had it on the tip of my brain, but it disappeared on me. That was a costume she wore for a drama. It doesn't give you the right to brag about that ridiculous jogging suit.
芸能人のファッションだと思って参考にしてみたんすけどね。
Bad luck then, I guess. Usami let out a sigh, slumping her shoulders as she exhaled.
なんかすいませんね。
Don't apologize to this dipshit. You did nothing wrong. Oh?
いや、自分みたいの連れ回して恥かかせてしまったかなと。ほんとすいません。
Don't be. It's no big deal.
すいません。
Well, if it's no big deal, then stop bitching about it. She cast her eyes down apologetically and edged closer to me.
浅井さんは目立つの嫌いなのに。
It's alright. Doesn't bother me, you fucking liar.
あ、いえ。
She must have dodged someone who was coming toward her, as her head came into contact with my chest for some reason.
あ、
Usami leaned against me. Hey, Usami?
すいません、浅井さん。
She was shaking. What's wrong?
もう少しこのままで。
What? What did she just say?
お願いします。もう少しだけ。
No way. I suddenly felt the blood rush to my face. You... Now that I think about it, why did she invite me to the first shrine visit of the new year?
要は私を選べってことです。
No way. Usami. You get it now, you dumbass? Usami remained silent, as if she were enduring something. What the hell? While I had thought no way, reality had surfaced before my very eyes. You were serious. You really do have a thing for me?
超あったけ。
Perfect bait and switch. You were just trying to warm yourself up? Oh, you dick. Don't push her away. Ah, we got next chapter ready. Following Usami's bizarre antics on New Year's Day, my peaceful school life began anew.
しかしカノンがいないといまいち盛り上がりませんね。
She'll be back in a month.
椿も何やら家事と学園の行事に追われているようですしね。
Looks like you, me, and Eiichi are the only ones with any free time. Well, if Eiichi weren't part of the question, I would be squeeing right now.
誰が暇だって？
Not you. Speak of the devil. Here comes Mr. Idlehands himself.
なんかさ、今日から新しく転入生が来るみたいだよ。
Hmm? At this time of year?
どんな人ですか？あれ？
Eiichi inexplicably turned away from Usami.
宇佐美さん、僕はね、怒ってるんだよ。
Who aren't you mad at any point? It's always somebody.
綺麗なお姉さんを紹介してくれる話はどこに行ったの？
Oh yeah, she did promise you that, didn't she?
誠に申し訳ございませぬ。
形だけの謝罪なんていいんだよ。
Don't sir this little troll.
お前らはいつもそうだ。安い頭を下げれば許してもらえると思っている。
返す言葉もありませんが、実はその
言い訳は聞かん。
音信不通になりまして。
What?
今となってはなぜユキがこの町に来たのかもわかりません。
So she wasn't in this city already, huh? Well, it's not like you can do anything about that. Isn't that right, Eiichi? No, don't get your panties in a wad. I met the girl, and she was way out of your league, okay?
僕に限って大丈夫だよ。
Try telling that to that teacher you were going after back in Chapter 1. I'm sure she would agree with you. Where the hell does all that confidence come from?
最近忘れてるみたいだけど、僕って可愛い系なんだからね。
It's only skin deep. Alright. You know, me and my memory.
はあ、転入生がそのユキって子だったらな。
そんなバカな。
Not even some poorly translated porno game would have such a convenient plot development.
だよね。
So just give the girl up already. You never even met her.
本当にすいませんでした。
ミラクル起きねえかな。はじめまして、皆さん。
So, I guess we can take this as an indirect admission that The Devil on G-String is a poorly translated porn game? Usami and I both turned to face each other. No, wait, what I really should be highlighting is the fact that this is a poorly translated porn game that has such a big and obvious plot contrivance. So I guess it's not above just pulling bullshit like this, huh? I mean, I'll give the game credit. At least it's honest about when it wants to pull moves like this. Unlike some other games I played throughout my life. Springtime had come for Eiichi.
趣味は人と話をすることです。
Eiichi's eyes sparkle.
どうぞよろしくお願いします。
When she bowed, her straight hair wavered softly.
しびれるぜ。
That's disgusting. The Eiichi's lips twisted into an evil smile. The very instant the teacher began to scan the desks for an empty seat for Tokita, Eiichi stood up as if it were his duty to do so.
僕の隣がいいと思うな。
Eiichi's prayer to the goddess of convenient literary devices was answered a second time, as the seat beside him turned out to be truly empty. I hope this goddess of convenient literary devices is a practical joker, and this is actually a curse that she's setting up for my entertainment, because if it's something like that, I will forgive this obvious plot contrivance 1,000-fold. Just give me a good laugh, I'll forgive almost anything. Tokiya walked toward that seat.
こんにちは。僕相沢栄一。栄一でいいよ。
はじめまして、栄一くん。
何かわからないことあったら何でも僕に言ってね。
ありがとう。私のこともユキでいいわ。
Tokiya smiled back at him with a childlike, innocent smile.
おいおい、いいじゃねえのいいじゃねえの。宇佐美の友達にしては礼儀正しいし、素敵なスメールがするぜ。
Please, God of literary plot contrivance, make him suffer through Yuki. Give me good Saturday morning entertainment. I wonder how he's keeping from drooling all over himself. Well, that is a good question, considering he did jizz his pants a minute ago, by his own admission.
どうかしたの？じっと見て。
背が高いなーって。
そう？
髪もすごい綺麗だなーって。
ありがと
モデルとかやってるんでしょ。
I still suspect that she does some kind of police work. Either that or she's just a PI.
やってないけど嬉しいわね。
女は褒め殺してなんぼだぜ。
Well, it depends on how you utilize them.
ゆきさんってなんかすごいいい匂いするね。
そう？
聞いてる。
Whatever you think, man.
ねえねえ、動物とか好き？
猫は好きね。
Well, that's a point in my book, at least.
僕も猫が一番好き。気が合うね。
I could have sworn reptiles were Eiichi's favorite. I thought it was bunnies myself, but I guess, at least in this instance, I really couldn't have been bothered to remember.
ごめんなさい。犬の方が好きかしらね。
Well, that's not a subtraction in regards to points in my book.
じゃあ僕も犬が一番好き。
Something tells me she sees through you already. Then dogs are my favorite?
でも一番好きなのは。
Eiichi checked Yuki out.
なんでもない。
You were gonna say Yuki is my favorite, weren't you? He suddenly shook his head in a sickeningly cute way. That was horribly disgusting. Tokita continued smiling as she finally spoke up.
そうね。頼りにしてもいいかしら、栄一くん。
Just like that, the new year began, and Eiichi greeted his spring. Or did he? I'm very eager to see how she's gonna set Humpty Dumpty here for the Great Fall. Come on, Yuki. Entertain me.
それでね、そのパティシエがね、すっごい気さくな人でね。
Eiichi's offensive was in full swing come noon time. Tokita doesn't seem to be tired of it, as she listens to his banter and occasionally gives her opinion.
茶道が趣味なんだ。
茶道よ、茶道。
Well, given from some of the interactions I've seen between you and Usami, I could honestly believe it. At least you're sadistic towards her cleavage.
いいよね。僕もお茶大好き。
You... Guys, I'm dealing with a protagonist who's a bit of a dick and has bad eyesight, and he has a little minion that has bad hearing. What gods do you think I pissed off here to deserve this lovely bunch? Eiichi doesn't have a care in the world, does he? Tokita, thanks for your help the other day. I suddenly interrupted the two of them.
いいのよ。楽しかったわ。
なにどうしたの？
この前少し、京介くんと遊んだのよ。
You should I think you should probably word that a bit differently. Because I imagine that my little pet troll here is going to go flying off the handle in just a second.
なんだと京介！
Not that kind of fun. Usami was there too. Poorly chosen words.
そういえば、春は？
お友達なんだよね。
Never mind, I guess he didn't feel like taking it that way. Spoke too soon.
ええ。前の学園で一緒だったの。
なんでこんな時期に転入してきたの？
お父さんのお仕事の関係でね。
Your father's work, huh? What is that, if you don't mind my asking? You got transferred, huh? How old are you anyway?
京介くん、そんなこと聞いちゃダメでしょ？
Okay, then... Actually, no, that would still count. Never mind.
京介くんは？
I'm old enough to smoke and drink. Really?
あらそう。結構留年したのね。
I guess. The school's full of people like me, though.
芸能スクールみたいだものね。さっきアイドルグループの子を見かけたわ。
Yeah, they all skip school, get held back a year or so, eventually graduate, then continue to fight to hide their age in the world of showbiz.
夢があっていいじゃない。
Oh yes, it definitely is. Sure. Anyway, the only people not doing stuff behind the scenes around here are Tsubaki, Husami, and, me. You really had to struggle with that last one, I noticed. Tokita knows about my other side. Well, there you have it. Our class is particularly bad. Just about everyone's part of something or other.
栄一くんは？
僕はフリーだよ。
Not for long. Oh, shut up. You're just another rich brat, aren't you?
やだな。僕はみなしごだよ。
Oh, so I guess your daddy disowned you recently? How sad. Anyway, the people here are all either rich or famous. Wait. I think Tsubaki's here on full scholarship, but what about Usami? Is that dirt poor girl actually some filthy rich heiress to a multinational corporation or something? Well, since you brought that up, I think it'd probably be reasonable to assume that she's probably got a couple connections that helped get her in here. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen Usami since noon.
ボンボンといえば、京介くんと白鳥さんが二大巨頭だね。
Excuse me. Shiratori literally owns this school. And less than 2 months ago, the Shiratori family was investigated by the police. All charges were dropped shortly thereafter. She's the daughter of the director. She might as well be a glacier between how cold she is and how little she talks.
へえ。今日は来てるの？
来てるよ。いつも一人でいるみたい。でもあの子はさ。
かわいそうね。
そうだね。かわいそうだよ。
Like you care. Eiichi's still trying desperately to get on Tokita's good side. You know, the harder you try to get on someone's good side, the more obvious it's going to be that you're trying to do just that. And well, they'll get turned off by you, buddy. But, well, you don't really have a working brain in that skull of yours, so I really wouldn't expect you to take advice like that seriously, so you're gonna have to learn the hard way. Again.
それにしても
Hopefully this time it'll stick.
春は
Why is Usami always avoiding you? Well, you could always ask her cleavage. I'm sure that they'd be willing to give you an answer. In case, you forgot why. Which you clearly did.
わからないわ。嫌われる理由は見当たらないのに。
Oh, I can. I just stated it. Maybe she doesn't like being groped all the time. My idle supposition seemed to excite Tokita as her eyes began to sparkle.
そんなはずないわ。ちゃんと感じてたもの。
Honestly, I'm sure you think that.
あれ？私、何か変？
Well, you did say something suggestive, for sure.
全然。
Yet another strange person has joined our ranks. I don't know, I think the first time she expressed interest in Usami's cleavage should have been your first clue. That she might have been a bit off-kilter too, buddy. But your observational skills are seriously lacking. Even Usami can't escape class.
ねえ、春。
何かな？
She jumped a little when Tokita addressed her.
そんなに、あの時のこと怒ってるの？
あの時というと？
What did happen?
ほら、私がこうやって腕を回して。
Oh, that happened.
やめろ！
おーおー、相変わらずロングすぎる髪ね。
触るな！
何、嫌なの？
嫌に決まってるだろ。
Poor Usami.
なら、おっぱいならいいの？
それが一番ダメだ。
ひどいじゃないの。何があったの？前は私のこと大好きだったじゃない？
だって。
あなたは私よりいい胸を持っているのに何が不満なの？
Now you're constantly groping it, perhaps?
不満はないけど。
あなたが言ったんじゃない。私は勇者だ。お前を仲間にしてやろうって。
Wait, so let me guess. You two met up with each other at some point. Probably got mixed up in her devil hunting business. She went on about some speech about being a hero here whose goal is to stop the evil demon king, and well, she told you that you could be her comrade in this quest, and you took it as some kind of, well, not love confession, but rather like, can you be in a relationship with me while I hunt the devil man, sort of thing. Something like that, right? Although, realistically speaking, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more complex than that.
でもこんなセクハラしてくるなんて。
私のこと嫌い？
嫌いじゃないよ。
そうよね。お誕生日プレゼントくれたもんね。
うん。一緒に水族館も行った。
そうでしょ？
ご飯もたくさんおごってくれた。
そうでしょ、そうでしょ。じゃあ行ってみて。
私はユキが大好き。間違いない。
Is she being brainwashed?
嬉しいわね。なら仲良くしましょう。
It could just be, her saying exactly what she wants to hear so she'll go away and leave her the hell alone. Lord knows I had to do that plenty of times in my life. They seem to be having fun. Class shortly ended, and Usami got up from her seat.
ユキ、何しに来たんだ？
え？
なぜ引っ越してきたんだ？
春に会うためよ。
それなら連絡くらいしてよ。こっちからかけても繋がらないし。
ごめんね。引っ越しの準備で忙しかったの。
まったくもう。
Usami's cheeks puffed out in annoyance. For the first time, I felt that she looked like a normal schoolgirl.
改めてよろしくね。
ただ私は。
知ってるわ。魔王、まだ追ってるんでしょ。この前の事件もその一環。
The two of them held a conversation that only they could have understood.
それじゃあ私は帰る。
And it's over.
ええ、バイト頑張ってね。
Wearing an assured smile that she only showed her friends, Usami left.
ねえねえ、ユキさん。
And here comes the troll. Eiichi immediately filled in the vacancy in an attempt to butter up Yuki.
あの子が白鳥さんだよ。
Oh, she's in here, huh? Hello. Shiratori was about to walk out the door, but after hearing Eiichi's voice, she looked this way. Tokiya looked her up and down for a moment, then lightly nodded in greeting. Shiratori volleyed an icy stare.
ねえ、白鳥さん、ちょっとおいでよ。
Shiratori glanced at me and walked over with a sour expression.
何？
こんにちは。あなたが白鳥さん？
だったら、何？
相変わらずトゲトゲしいな。
Indeed. I know, right? Two of us were communicating telepathically like the characters in some Stephen King movie.
ごめんなさい。忙しかった？
I'm surprised a little twat like you would even have any interest in King's works. Shiratori shook her head silently.
浅井君には近づかない方がいいと思う。
おいおい、お前なんかしたのかよ。
I basically strung up together a sequences of words and syllables and showed her my hidden side, all in that fashion, and it produced a result that she didn't like. At all. I didn't do anything. The girl's just got a few screws loose. You know that.
それはどうして？
裏表がある人だから。
そう。怖いわね。
相沢君もそう。僕？
I'm pretty sure she was able to guess that, though, because, I mean, Yuki is not exactly stupid.
可愛いこぶってるけど、本当は違うの。
ちょっと何さ、やめてよ。
本当のことでしょ。この前だって職員室に忍び込んでテストの答案書き直したじゃない。
そんなことはなかった。
施設で育ったとか女の子に言ってるけど、お父さんはホテルのオーナーでしょ。
So Shiratori knows too. Tokiya put on a surprised face.
あら、そうなの？栄一くん。
Why are you even pretending? You had to have known he was bullshitting you the whole time, right?
違うよ僕を信じて。
とにかくそういうことだから。
And I appreciate you giving her a warning.
なるほど。あなたは裏表がある人が大嫌いなのね。
好きな人なんている？
でもあなただっていつもそうやってしかめ面してるわけじゃないんでしょ。ごめんなさい。用があるから今日は帰るわ。またお話ししましょう。
あ、ゆきさん、これからスイーツでも食べに。
Eiichi started after her.
じゃあね、栄一くん。
Tokiya quickly left, leaving Eiichi stopped in his tracks. Shiratori was glaring at her receding figure hatefully.
いつもよ。
After that soft mutter, as if to chase after Tokita, Shiratori also left the classroom. Eiichi, who had been left behind, began to tremble.
あと一歩のところで
What are you talking about? You jizzed yourself the second you saw her. You weren't close to anything for a while. He was so close, apparently. Eiichi promptly dragged me away. Oh boy, we got Faustian rebellion going on now. This little mongrel is trying to manhandle God. So, we're back at this again. I know. Shiratori Mizuha, right? I got a tickle in my throat. I will smite whoever I want, whenever I want, however I want. I suppose Shiratori is a foolish heretic who repeatedly stands against the will of the Lord. But honestly, this is completely trivial. Well, at least we can agree your ass is very trivial. Get out of my face, man. Huh? Huh? Look, Eiichi. No matter how good of a plan I come up with, you'll just ruin it. Yes, plenty of times, ever since the first episode. It's pretty honestly, I can't really recall a single scene that I've ever seen you in this whole game so far where you didn't get angry over something. You're a very temperamental little guy, aren't you? Pretty often, yeah. Every goddamn time you say you won't ruin something, you screw it over royally. It's practically become a comedy routine at this point. Eiichi is a comedy routine, Kyosuke. Not just how he screws something up, his whole existence is comedy to me. You know what? I guess I wouldn't mind wearing the moniker of Undead God for a while. Sounds like a really cool title to have in Halloween. Alright, I'm heading to buy that CD. Your pain just brings me delight and endless amusement. I've been over this 1,000 times with you, man. That new Wagner CD comes out today. I've been waiting forever for this. You've watched Kanon's performance. You should know how fantastic the guy is. See ya, man. Remember, revenge is bad. Try telling that to your other half. You wish. I left Eiichi behind and set off to enjoy my free time. Hey, what's up, Usami? Did you just finish working?
浅井さんこそ何やら嬉しそうですね。
I got classical music on compatible disc. Probably. Did something happen, you ask? Well, if you are so interested, let me tell you. I picked up some Wagner today. Called it. Goodness gracious, though. I can't believe I only pre-ordered one copy. I had to run all around downtown to snag a second.
浅井さんはクラシックのことになるとまるで人が変わりますよね。
Anyway, I'm going home to take care of some work. I'll set my CD aside for today, then finally listen to it tomorrow.
そんなに好きなんですか?
If I hadn't met classical music, I'd have become a criminal. You already are a criminal.
むしろデス信者っぽいこと言ってますが。
Oh, you have no idea. I've been so busy lately, I haven't even had time to go to concerts.
やっぱ生ハウスか？
Yeah, especially violin solos. Having a real performer play for you is just so much more, well, real. You know what I mean? I think I see what's being said up here. You're gonna give this little line that you just said right here is gonna put the idea in her head. Maybe I should pick up the violin again after all, just to reach out to this bastard's heart. Am I right? I'm probably right.
ですね。
What? Are you a fan too?
いえいえ。
Well, I've got to go. See you tomorrow.
浅井さん、明日もその CD は学園に持ってくるんすか？
Of course. Even I don't have the willpower to leave it at home when I set it aside for a day. Alright, see ya. Try to get along with Tokita. I waved and left.
これは壮絶な前振りでは？
Chapter 4. Blind Spot in Negotiations. What negotiations? The next day, at school, tragedy always seems to strike where one least expects it. I was roaring in the hallway. Everyone around immediately turned to stare at me. Your CD's broken, isn't it?
ごめんなさい。
And Shiratori's the one who did it. Shiratori threw a word out, as if to dismiss me with it. You! I was howling like a rabid dog.
どうしたの？ちょっと肩がぶつかったくらいで。
And that one little bump caused all the dominoes to fall. Shiratori frowned dubiously. My Wagner CD was flat on the ground. It fell at an awkward angle. A corner of the jewel case was chipped. I knelt on the floor. Well, you got a second one, right?
そんなに大事なものなら、なぜカバンに入れて持ち歩かないの？
Rage consumed me. This vicious catastrophe shocked me into the realization that I'd been far too lenient to her all this time.
おかしな人。
She called me a weirdo. At that moment, I became the Lord! And the Lord was angry. Oh! You are the Lord, huh? Not me, but you. I'm soaring high in a helicopter. The Lord doesn't need a helicopter to reach the heavens, just so you know. I picked up a machine gun. The Lord does not need a machine gun to turn someone into Swiss cheese, boy. Wagner! Someone hurry up and play Wagner! Looks like you got your wish. We are alive! It is mine to avenge! I'd rather betray the world than let the world betray me!
Stop! Yes, stop!
Hey, you! Private! Describe my feelings right now!
Stop! 全くわかりません。
Well, Private, how would you feel if your favorite pet had been critically injured by one of those VC fuck slugs?
でもぶっちゃけ肩ぶつかっただけらしいじゃないですか。
Fuck you!
なんすか？
Do you know what that fuck slug said as she walked away?
Huh?
She called me a weirdo! Adding personal insult to emotional injury is the trademark of a first-class fuck slug!
いや、ごめんなさいって謝ったとか。
Listen, maggot! Do you really think a one-word apology will bring Wagner back from the dead?
また買えばいいじゃないですか。
Shut, maggot! It's time to act! Let's go kill Shiratori and go surfing!
じゃあとりあえずこの曲は止めますね。
Eiichi paused the blaring Wagner CD. Don't stop this shit! He's at his most funny when he's pissed off like this. What, Eiichi?
いや、神が立ち上がってくれて嬉しいっす。
I'm not. You just killed a great source of entertainment. Fuck you. Indeed. Hear me, Eiichi. This time I'll allow you to bear witness to the ultimate in criminal beauty. This time, for sure, we will have our revenge. I won't believe it until we see it.
具体的にどうするんですか？
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
さすが神っすね。お伺いしましょう。
Well, she stripped me of the thing that I love most. All she did was put a chip in the CD. You could still pop the CD case, excuse me. You can still listen to the CD.
はい。
And the thing that she loves most is solitude?
はて。い
What?
や、わかりません。
Well, how the hell am I supposed to know, man? You have ascended to the throne of the Lord, and yet you don't know. Okay, you're a failure. Give me back my throne, please.
ちょっとちょっと。
She's not like Kanan. She isn't my sister, and she isn't my friend. Kanan was barely friends with you at all. Let's be real here.
じゃあどうすんすか？
Sun Tzu wrote, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Well, I mean, if there's... Unless you know that the enemy is well and truly above you in terms of combat ability and strategy and strategic planning, in which case, well, you just know how fucked you are if you go up against them. So I wouldn't say that this is 100% solid advice here.
それ知ってるよ。100回も戦えばいろいろわかるから、とりあえず言っとけって話だろ。
You should get to know yourself a little better.
あ？
First, I want to get a feel for her.
探り？
I need to know her likes, her interests, the topics she cares about, things like that. Well, another thing that I thought about that just came to mind is possibly plants. Because if memory serves, the first thing we ever saw her doing was watering some plants in the classroom, right? Maybe she likes botany or something.
でもどうやって？
It's simple. I suddenly laughed maniacally. I'll become her friend. Good fucking luck. I know what you're thinking. Honestly, sleeping in the same bed as such a despicable enemy sounds pretty rough to me, too. Well, I imagine it'd be anything but pleasant, considering her rather icy disposition towards you. Although it is very well deserved, to be fair.
寝食を共にする？
You heard me. I'm going to make her my woman.
なんて大胆な。
I'll buy her an engagement ring. Heck, I'll ask her dad for her hand if I have to. And just as I force her to the altar, I'll leave her standing there until she dies of grief.
さすがにそれは嘘だろ。卑劣にも程があるよ。
Cruel.
いや、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, quit your whining. You're always putting ranks on evil. If you thought about it rationally, you'd realize that evil is evil, and be done with it. I hate to agree with him, but he's actually kind of right here.
本気なのか？ いや、笑うところじゃねえから。
Well, I'll give up when I get bored. Look, just get some intel on Shiratori from that gaggle of girls you hang around. Find out if there are any rumors about her, or if she has a boyfriend. Hell, a girlfriend for that matter. I want to know if she has any talents, what her favorite TV shows are, if she watches TV at all. Everything.
わかったよ。
Looks like Eiichi's getting cold feet. Hey, have you forgotten already? Shiratori ruined your chances with Tokita.
そうだった。マジ殺す。
There you go. Our little troll servant has motivation now. Shame that he's not a competent troll servant. Otherwise, I would be feeling rather pleased with this development. Easy as pie.
よし、俺やるよ。やってやんよ。
I definitely will not believe it until I see it. Then you're on recon, Eiichi. Alright, meeting adjourned. Eiichi saluted to me and left. I suppose I should get to work too. The whole class was gathered around Tokita.
へえ、お父さんが警察官なんだ。
栄転してこの町に赴任したの。それで私もくっついてきたってわけ。
じゃあお父さんと一緒に事件を解決してたりしたの？
まさか。一度感謝状をもらったくらいよ。
The girls around her began to squeal with excitement.
父は今は結構な偉い地位についたのだけれど、昔はいわゆる交渉人っていう犯人と会話で駆け引きするような仕事をしてたわ。
I just stopped in to search for Shiratori, but I found myself drawn in by Tokita's lecture and paused to listen.
そんな父と毎日顔を合わせていたものだから、私もおしゃべりが好きになってしまってね。
Wait, why didn't it register with me immediately? Your father was a police negotiator, so that's how you can talk. How you were able to talk to Mephistopheles like you could. You just learned from your father. Tokita chooses her topics excellently and executes discussions with flair in class. She smiles and makes eye contact with everyone, and cracks jokes at just the right moment. Add those incredible social skills to her intense beauty, and there's no doubt she'll be popular in no time.
でも、私は幼女なの。
Well, how about that? Unlike our little troll servant, this one is actually adopted. Happily adopted, I hope. With just that, the atmosphere of the room shifted entirely. Taking note of the new paradigm, Tokita continued on.
子供の頃、いろいろあってね。施設にも入ったわ。でも、私はそのことで惨めな思いをしたり、引け目を感じることはないわ。それくらい今の父が素晴らしい人だから。
That statement makes me respect and envy Tokita. I can't believe she has the optimism to say something like that to this crowd with such a brilliant smile.
あら、やだ。言っちゃった？ごめんね。私はみんなと仲良くなりたいから、仲良くなる前に必ずこういう話はしておくって決めてるの。
Understandable. A single wrong step and people might just think of her as a loon. However, Tokita liberally made use of her looks, gentle smile, and sincere gaze to capture every heart in the room. As proof, even Shiratori had joined the crowd surrounding Tokita. Shiratori, can I talk to you for a moment? Perhaps she was engrossed in Tokita's speech, as Shiratori was zoned out.
何？
I just wanted to apologize for my behavior during lunch break. I think she is suspicious of your apologies, good sir. I bowed down in apology, and she looked me over as if appraising me. I'm really sorry.
あなたは私が白鳥建設の令嬢だから声をかけてくるんでしょ？
Nope. This is all to avenge my sweet Wagner. I just want to be friends.
なぜ？
What do you mean, why? We're classmates.
理由になってないわ。
どうしたの？
Negotiations are being conducted. That is all. Tokita suddenly cut in. The crowd around her had dissipated at some point in the past few minutes.
白鳥さん、あなたも私の話を聞いてくれたの？
悪い。
Tokita took on Shiratori's icy glare.
私に興味を持ってくれて嬉しいわ。
Shiratori averted her eyes in an attempt to be even colder.
ねえ、よかったらこれから遊びに行かない？驚いた？
なぜ私と？
可愛い子大好きだから。
Tokita answered without a second thought. As if caught totally off guard, Shiratori blushed and lowered her head to hide it.
こっちに越してきたばっかりだからお店とか教えてほしいのよ。
事情通の浅井くんと行けば？
その前にあなたにお願いしたいの。
何それ？
I calmly analyzed the situation. It seems luck is on my side. Using Tokita as a diving board for getting to know Shiratori would be an excellent strategic move.
お願い。
しつこいな。
Shiratori stared at the floor, as if the proposition itself had been a horrible inconvenience.
他の人に頼んで。
私は白鳥さんがいいのよ。
A hint of some emotion permeated Tokita's tone.
わかったわ。
ありがとう。優しいのね。
こうやってぐだぐだ話してる時間がもったいないだけ。
何でもいいわ。行きましょう。
Hey, can I come too?
嫌よ。
Denied! Saw that one coming.
ごめんね、京介くん。
It's no big deal. I'll catch you later then. But I'm a two-faced, untrustworthy kind of guy. I'm not giving up just yet. There's no need for me to show up at the Eiichi Corporation
おい、
today.
京介。今、白鳥について聞き回ってるんだけどな。
And I bet you found out little, right? Good. Save it for later. We need to get a move on.
Huh?
Follow those girls. Shiratori and Tokita walked into a cafe on Central Boulevard. I held a little stake out behind a telephone pole as I watched the exits.
警部、アンパンと牛乳買ってきました。
Oh, thanks.
しかし、こんなところで立ち食いしてたら余計目立ちませんかね。
Shut up, newbie. I pretended to be reading the sports page as I watched the cafe through its windows. There were two people sitting at the window. Tokita's exaggerated hand gestures really attracted my attention.
しかし、あれですよ。
What?
収穫ゼロでしたわ。
I was holding out hope that she would find out at least one thing. At least one. But you couldn't even do that much. And you wonder why I have zero faith in you. What? Maybe you're just not taking this seriously enough.
だって白鳥って一人も友達いないみたいっすよ。
She doesn't have any? Not a single one. That's obvious. But she's somehow managing to stay in school, so she's gotta be interacting with someone.
スポーツは得意みたいですよ。成績もほら、椿と同じくらいいいみたいっす。
So she's a genius.
学園のクラブに入ってる様子はないっすね。速攻で帰るし。
Alright, I just thought of something. She gets there early every morning to water those flowers, yeah?
まさか、その花を？
Of course, fool. We're going to get there before her and water the flowers.
それ、手伝ってあげてませんか？
Oh. You don't understand these pathetic mortals. They're disturbed and distraught when someone interrupts their daily routine, even if it's for the better. Well, it depends on the person. Still, you're right. We should give up on that. Getting up early is a pain in the ass, and the whole thing lacks that flair and elegance that my plans usually have.
あ、ほら、なんか噂になった事件があったじゃないですか。
Let me guess, it was about the bribe scandal.
そこをガツンとついてやりましょうよ。なんか社会派の匂いがします。これで俺たちの悪にも正当性が認められます。
It's a horse that is well and truly dead, troll. Drop it. You fool! Why are you trying to justify evil? You'd know all about that, wouldn't you? When it comes to evil, you gotta be straightforward. Keep it simple. If you want to go surfing, you burn down a base in Vietnam. That's the way to go, man. That does not follow, but okay.
それにしても、白鳥がどんなやつなのか全くわからないんじゃ手の打ちようが。
Shh. They're coming out. The two of us immediately crouched down.
これからどこ行くんすかね。
The sun is setting, so if we're not in this 100%, now would be the time to turn back. We're going after them. It might just be me, but I feel like Shiratori's steps have gotten lighter. I think we're getting close to Shiratori's house.
いい加減、真っ暗で寒くないですか？
Yeah, I know. I'm worn out too. Let's just forget it and go home.
明日からじっくり追い込みをかけてやろうぜ。
Yeah. Just then, our subjects stopped in front of Shiratori's door. They began speaking in raised voices. Wait, no. Is one of them crying? Hmm?
水葉、会いたかったわ。嘘だよね。嘘じゃないわ。だってそれは、そのマフラーは。
The one in tears is, surprisingly, the cool and collected Tokita. Eiichi and I continued our silent surveillance.
そういうことだ。
Good question. I don't know, but I'm guessing they used to know each other. Shiratori's voice also started to quiver.
そんな、なんで？
一目見た時からそうなんじゃないかなって思ったの。
こんな偶然。
偶然じゃないわ。私はずっとあなたに会いたかったの。
What's going on here?
おい、京介、なんか部外者は空気読んだ方がいい展開になってね。
Wait, don't be so hasty. We can't back down at a time like this. Tukia held out her hand. She gently touched the scarf around Shiratori's neck.
私があげたマフラー、まだ大事に持っていてくれたのね。
やっぱり
一緒に雪だるま作ったわね。
私ももしかしたらって。
ええ、そうよ、水葉。
Eiichi and I gulped at the same time.
姉さん。
Whoa. Nissan? As in sister? What? What in God's name? Tokiya and Shiratori are sisters? From the way they're talking, it seems like it's been years since they last met. I lost my cool in the face of such an emotional reunion. Retreat! Wait a minute. Shiratori's father works in construction, but Tokita's father works with the police, so half-sisters? Same mother, different fathers? We scattered like wild dogs. Damn, what the hell is that? apparently an unexpected reunion.
つうか
For
なんで
us,
全力
anyway.
疾走で逃げたんすか
Were you scared you were going to melt if you kept watching something that emotional?
日陰もんですもんね
Yes, yes you are. Who gives a crap about that? This is serious, man.
何がです
Our enemies are multiplying. Tokia's on the other team now.
敵に
Oh, man. The display back there makes me think she'll sprint over and rip us apart if anything happens to Shiratori.
なんかまずいんすか
Yes? You bet your ass it is. She's a genius, and her discourse is always right on course.
べしゃりすか
Damn it, and here I was thinking Usami alone was the worst we could face.
またウサミの野郎が邪魔してくるってんすか
Think, would you? We're previous offenders.
しかも動機も前と全く同じですもんね
This is bad. If Usami and Tokiya team up, we're done for. I think Usami can take you both on just fine on her own. If Tokiya decides to team up with her anyway, then well, that's just the goddess of plot contrivances contriving up a plot development to make me giggle like a schoolgirl.
神にも僕という軍師がついてるじゃないですか
Oh, because you're so incredibly reliable. Go screw yourself!
どうやら本当にまずいみたいだな
More like tsunami'd. You're a quick one, aren't you?
俺はお前のツッコミだけはそこそこ評価していたしかしそんなぬるいノリツッコミをする京介なんて見たくもない
Anyway, we're in a whole new league now. As for what to do next, maybe a little divide and conquer with Usami would do the trick. You couldn't even take her on. You couldn't even take her on your own the first time.
呼びました
Hey! How long you been standing there?
いや、お二人こそ自分のバイト先の前で何ですか
Yeah, that is the sign of the drugstore Usami works at, isn't it? Well, hey, Usami! Fancy meeting you here! I improvised a plan. You're a fair guy, right?
なんすかいきなり
You know how I went to the temple with you on New Year's despite being real busy?
そうなの
Yeah, totally. She invited me.
その説はどうもありがとうございました
Great! Then help me out with a favor, would you?
はい
It's just this little thing.
なんでしょう邪悪なお誘いはお断りしますよ
I'll give you half the world.
めちゃめちゃ邪悪な誘いじゃないですか
Just hear me out at least.
大方 CD を傷物にされた腹いせに水葉に復讐しようってんでし
Well, yes, actually. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
ょそれで今は復讐のネタを集めているってところですか
Guess I can't put anything past you. And that is why you fail as the Lord, Kyosuke.
いやもう諦めてください水葉に何かあったら真っ先に浅井さんを追求しますよ
Ah, but you can't do anything without evidence. Yeah, you don't understand how a lot of people work. If some people suspect you of doing a crime heinous enough in their eyes to warrant physical action against you, no amount of lacking evidence is going to sway them from trying to do that against you if you piss them off enough, and or they're that crazy violent enough, you know? Because human beings can be, and often are, irrational motherfuckers.
それは宣戦布告ですか
I'll have your head on a pike.
なるほどではまた明日
Usami bowed slightly and left.
おいおい京介何してんだ
Apparently, making an impromptu suicide show for everybody to watch. Oh, shit. I meant to make a trade of her, but I ended up declaring war.
予言のよくある話はいいんだよ。どうすんだ？
What can we do? We'll just have to see how it goes.
頼むぜ。
Sure. Let's call it a night, though.
お前、いきなり飽きてやめたとか言うなよ。
Eiichi left after glaring at me with suspicion. To be honest, I'm bored already. But I'm ridiculously curious about the relationship between Shiratori and Tokita, as am I, actually. I wonder what will go down tomorrow. School. The next morning. 2 people in my class seemed somehow different today.
京介くん、紹介するわ。私の妹の水葉。
ちょっと姉さん。
いいのよ。こういうことは黙っていても広まるものよ。
Tokiya pulled Shiratori over to my desk. Wait, seriously? You two are sisters? I feigned surprise.
意外？
Well, actually, you two do kind of look alike. I honestly am not seeing it.
母親が違うのよ。ね、水葉。
Okay, so half siblings after all, but I guess I was wrong about who the common parent was. Wait a minute, so your father works construction and police administration? I feel like I'm missing something here, or I'm misinterpreting something I've heard previously. Shiratori nodded uncomfortably.
私はね、白鳥家に居座っていた愛人の娘なの。捨てられて母子ともども家を出ていく羽目になったんだけどね。
Oof. Damn. That kind of relationship, huh? Alright, just hold it right there. It's too early to start the soap opera stuff.
昼ドラならもっともったいつけた演出が入るはずよ。
She makes a casual, uninterested comeback, as if to show off her cheerfulness this morning.
両親は終始ゴタゴタしてたけど、私と水葉は毎日遊んでたわ。
だからそんなこと浅井くんに話さなくても。
そんなに彼のこと嫌い？
ええ。
じゃあ好きにならなきゃ。
He doesn't deserve likeness, or fondness, or love even.
彼もきっといろいろ事情がある人よ。
And what do you know of his life story, if you don't mind my asking? Right, she says, briefly glancing at me. The only difference is, Shiratori, unlike your big-mouth sister, I have no intention of spouting my past.
京介くん、水葉をよろしくね。昨日一晩一緒だったんだけどね。何かとあなたのことが気に入らないみたい。
姉さんやめてよ。
Well, calling a ceasefire sounds good to me. I don't exactly enjoy being hated by people.
水葉、ほら、いい加減仲直りしなさい。
Something seemed to be holding her back, as Shiratori didn't move a muscle.
困ったものね。
Tokita shrugged. But hey, I'm happy for you, Shiratori. I thought I might as well speak to her if she wouldn't speak to me. You finally found someone on your side, right? Someone to stick up for you. Shiratori left for her seat.
ごめんね。根はいい子なんだけどね。
I'm more concerned with the fruit than the core.
私の前では美味しそうな果実がなるんだけどね。
I'd eat that.
今の言葉本気？
Who knows? Tokita smiles lightly.
あの子、男。いえ。 人を知らないから可愛がってあげてね。
There will be an attempt. Sure. I'll be nice to Satan himself if it means avenging Wagner. Wagner is not worth that kind of risk, you dumbass. Lunch break. Tokita and Shiratori joined in on the usual gang today.
これでカノンがいれば勇者パーティーが一堂に会してましたね。
何？勇者パーティーって。
はい、習え。
Usami snapped us to attention.
番号。
Huh?
カノンの分は浅井さんにお願いします。
But I'm nowhere near as heroic as Kanon. What?
はい、番号。あ、1、
2!
4。
5!
ほらそこ。
Usami yelled.
僕が
At Eiichi.
ひどいよ、宇佐美さん。すいません、スライムも仲間になるんでした。
Right, you are slime, aren't you? I totally forgot.
ねえ、私って役職は賢者でいいのよね。
うん、文句なし。
水葉は？
Hmm. What would she be good as, I wonder? Everyone turns to look at Shiratori.
何か希望は？
くだらない。
先日海外のカノンから電話が来た。カノンはみんなのあだ名をつけた。それを紹介する。
Understood?
宇佐美オンデマンド、椿騎馬隊、浅井長政、
At least I'm a historical figure.
白鳥右翼左翼。
What? I assume that's supposed to be in reference to her flip-flopping demeanor or tsundere personality or something, if I'm interpreting this right.
以上。僕はもう一度聞く。何か希望は？
ないってば。
じゃあ右翼で。
勇者、戦士、僧侶、賢者、スライム、右翼ね。
I have no idea what right wing is in respect to a hero party, but I imagine it's something important, I guess.
隙がないね。
I disagree. We don't have a left wing in here. He seems to have come to terms with this slime thing.
いつもこんなくだらないことしてるの。
いや、今日は新入生歓迎会みたいな感じ？
それって
他に誰が？
白鳥さんとお話できて嬉しいよ。
Shiratori looked away awkwardly. Had Tsubaki's earnest eyes pierced through her barriers? Well, her eyes do have that talent, don't they? Tsubaki is one of the least two-faced people on this planet. It must be difficult for Shiratori to keep up her snappy attitude with her.
仲間も充実してきたな。晩餐会でも開くかな。
And Kyosuke's paying for it! I have an unshakable feeling that this will turn into a whodunit with a traitor in our midst.
ええ、浅井さんは要チェックです。
I just declared war on her yesterday, after all.
水葉ちゃん、水葉ちゃんでいい？
Well, you just did already, so...
いいけど。
Mizuha-chan. When I say it, she glares at me like I'd violated her. Well, you do have a talent for violating people with your words. Or to be more accurate, Devil Man has a talent for that.
あなたはダメ。
As Tsubaki can attest to.
水葉、よろしくな。何かあったらすぐ私に言うんだぞ。
Usami was acting important for some reason.
春は私より頼りになるわよ。姉さんがそう言うなら。
Meanwhile, Eiichi and I are left out.
おいおい、なんかフレンドリーぶっこいてんな。
Let them have their fun. for now.
頼んだぞ、京介。
We laugh darkly to each other as lunch break passes quietly. During the next break between classes, Tokita was talking with another student. She's already fitting in well, I'd say. Tokita suddenly calls out to me.
京介くん、何か悩み事？
Vengeance. And Wagner. Not really. I was just wondering if Shiratori had any hobbies.
あれ？どうして急に水葉のことを？
It's just that she's always alone, so I was wondering what kind of life she led. What?
水葉の趣味は、そうね。可愛らしいわよ。
Just tell me already.
お菓子よ。食べるのも作るのも好き。よくクッキー焼いてもらったわね。
Not gonna lie, I didn't take her for the baking type. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting that.
ま、あくまで昔の話だから。
Maybe she still does it? Anything else?
全体的に可愛らしいものが好きね。雪だるまとか。
Snowmen, huh? Too bad we haven't been getting much snow this year. Actually, now that I think about it, it's usually piled up high this time of year.
何企んでるの？
What? She talks like she's got me figured out. What are you talking about? She lets a suspicious smile creep onto her face. A smile isn't too far from the one she used to lead that Saijo weirdo around by the nose. However, it's not possible to read someone's mind. Hey now, cool it. Were you hoping to interrogate me too? Give me a break.
あなたはどうも嘘をつくときに攻撃的になるみたいね。
She's got us figured out, boy. I don't want to know what's going through that paranoid head of yours. I was just interested in Shiratori.
ただ興味を持った。ただね。
Hey, cut it out. What are you trying to say?
いいえ。あなたがどういう人かなんとなく分かってきたわ。
Petty. He's definitely petty. Don't take me so lightly. Let's just hear it. What have you understood so far?
からかうようなこと言ってごめんなさい。
She prefaces her next statement with that, then says,
じゃあちょっとゲームをしない？
I'm game. A game?
1、2、3、4。
Great. You can count to 4.
今言った数字の中から好きなのを選んでもらえる？
3.
私にはあなたがどれを選ぶか予想がついているわ。
Oh, I see. You think if I pick the right one, that means you understand me.
そんなに硬くならなくてもいいのよ。ただのゲームなんだから。
No shit, it is. You got a 25% chance of getting it right just by guessing. Tokia turned her back to me and wrote something down on a notepad. Guess she's writing down the numbers she thinks I'm going to choose. Tokia put a scrap of paper in her skirt pocket, then faced me again.
準備万端よ。
Are you sure?
どうぞ。
3. God damn it, why'd you have to pick the same one as me? That's a nice round number, right? But sorry, it's not my favorite. I gave a hearty laugh from my stomach. 1. I know the statistics here. When choosing a number between 1 and 4, the majority of Japanese people, being reserved and modest, would pick 3. The next most popular number is 2. The number 1 is strongly associated with being the best. As such, it has a sort of proud or overconfident impression to it, making it difficult to pick for most. On the other hand, 4 is too menial, or menial, and it conjures up images of death in Japanese culture. People avoid it subconsciously. Well, I guess we can then assume from you not picking number 4 that you're certainly not feeling suicidal. Tokiya will have played it safe and doubtlessly chose 3. What?
本当に1
I don't play games, woman. You are going to get me to change my answer.
確認しただけよ。
Oh, really? I could have sworn one of the ways to play this game was to coerce the person into choosing the number you wrote down.
フォースね。手品ではマジシャンズセレクトって言うんだっけ。このゲームにそこまでの強制力はないわよ。
Well, whatever. I don't really care. Let's just hurry up and see the scrap of paper.
慌てないで。
Tokiya took the piece of paper from her pocket and put it in front of me.
残念。1でした。
I was at a loss for words. 1 was certainly written on the scrap of paper.
予想通りでしょ。
You sure did.
陽介くん、あなたは複雑な人よ。あなたの本質は1なんかより4の方が近いんじゃないの？
Yeah, I guess I'm shitty enough for a 4.
でもあなたはきっと数字の意味を考えて裏を読んでくると思ったの。そういう知性も備えているわ。だとしたらまずあなたの本来の性格とはかけ離れた1を選ぶだろうと思ったの。
Well, I guess my plot wasn't conniving enough. I walked toward Akita while sarcastically complimenting her. Then I grabbed her skirt.
どうしたの？
Shut up and empty your pocket. Tokiya laughed in resignation.
よく見破ったわね。
Ah, so you wrote down multiples, huh? As I suspected, 3 folded scraps of paper remained in her pocket.
そうよ、京介くん。あなたの言う通り、これはどれを選んでも私が勝つように強制されるゲームよ。
I nodded. No one said we had to play by the rules.
どうしてわかったの？
You were the one who started this conversation, right? That means you had time to prepare beforehand. That in itself is suspicious enough.
ますます予想通りの人ね。あなたは。
Don't be such a poor loser. You had all the numbers written down in advance. It had nothing to do with understanding me.
今のところ、春とあなただけよ。ここまで見破ったのは。
Interesting. Is that so? Well, I'll take that as a compliment. But honestly, that just means you only played this with small fries.
そうね。
Tokiya's eyes sparkled.
でも、これはどう？
She opened up the scraps of paper from her skirt. What? I obviously thought they would be labeled 2, 3, and 4. They're all 1? The digit 1 was written on each of the 3 slips. What the hell? Tokiya just smiled delightfully.
だから聞いたじゃない。本当に1でいいの？
What just happened?
強いて言えば、私にはあなたがどの数字を選ぼうと、改めて1を選ばせる自信があったという。
That doesn't answer my question. I became numb to everything but the sensation of complete defeat. Was Asami set up like this too?
それじゃあ、妹に優しくしてあげてね。
Wearing an expression that told me she could see through me, she returned to her seat. I should try to avoid directly confronting Tokita. Our club's been meeting almost every day recently. What's got you in such a tizzy?
警察が来ました
Ah, so puberty finally hit you, huh? Good for you. Huh?
なんか今職員室の方でゴタゴタしてます
Oh. That fuzz. Seriously?
きっと俺たちを捕まえに
Oh, shut up. We haven't done anything yet. They're not here for us.
じゃあなんでマッポが突然乗り込んでくるんすか
Have you forgotten already? Shiratori's dad, the school's director, was in some big trouble a while back.
そっかなんだ
Well, was someone arrested?
なんでもよ教頭のハゲいるじゃないですか
Yeah. He was the one who lectured us when we stole the key to the gym storage room, right?
そいつを探してたみたい
Damn, man. Does that mean he was the ringleader or something?
どうでも良さそうっすね
I care. Next thing you know, every news team in the city's walking through the hallway. And I think I'll pass on having their cameras shoved in my face, thank you very much.
ほんと神は目立つの嫌いっすね
The case has been dragged on long enough. It's about time it settled down.
そうっすね去年の10月くらいからゴタゴタしてましたからねなんでこんなに時間がかかったんですかね
Who fucking cares?
まあそうっすけど一応白鳥に関わることじゃないですか
I thought back on a newspaper article I once read. Basically, the incident involved a school expansion project. When various organizations made bids for the project, the director made a few under-the-table deals with a particular contractor. He took money in exchange for favorable consideration.
だったらとっとと白鳥の親父を無所にぶち込めって話じゃないですか
Well, you know, bribes are generally only against the law if a government official is involved. It would have been a bribe if they had paid off the city's public works department. But Mr. Shiratori isn't a civil servant or anything.
建設会社の社長だろ
Therein lies my point. Old man Shiratori can take as much money as he wants from the contractors, and the police can't do anything about it. Well, until the point it becomes fraud, I guess.
じゃあなんで事件になってんだよ
Getting legal heat for accepting bribes in his situation can only mean he was in bed with some city official. He was breaking the law, and then trying to cover up by getting his story straight with this unknown guy in City Hall. The drawn-out scandal was because the police were having trouble figuring out the connection between Shiratori and the local government.
手間どんじゃねえってのこっちは税金払ってんだからよ
You're not paying jack shit.
はい
Anyway, they say finding proof of fraud is hard, right? This is no different. The director was certainly taking money, but if the city says it doesn't know anything about it, sorting out the truth becomes a hell of a lot harder.
まあよくわからんが理事長が捕まらないでなんで教頭が捕まるんだ
Who knows? Maybe he was an accomplice.
あれじゃねトカゲの尻尾切り
You make one hell of a reptilian analogy. I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
兄の子育て
Huh? How on earth is it anything like raising a crocodile?
ない
God, quit jerking me around. You're wasting my time.
じゃあ結局白鳥の親父はお咎めなしかね
Nah, the school's board of directors will force him to resign. It'd be pretty amazing for him to keep his position after a scandal like that.
白鳥ってよさすがにちょっとはいじめられてたみたいよ
So? What do you expect?
それで友達がいないんじゃね
I was in the same class as her last year. The girl never had any friends.
よく知ってるな
Yeah. I'm surprised I remembered that, actually.
お前なんか嫌われてるけど何かしたんじゃね
Maybe I did and forgot about it.
レイプして記憶が飛んで俺無罪
That is one messed up haiku.
お前ならそんぐらいやりかねんってことだよ
Well, if we're talking about rape... I guess the bad end for Tsubaki's route definitely would fit that haiku quite well, wouldn't it? Well, whatever. I still wouldn't give her the right to smash my Wagner to pieces. She didn't do it on purpose.
叩き割られたわけではないと思うが。
Shut up, motherfucker. Are you a Shiratori sympathizer?
いや、ちょっとだけな。
Oh, what the fuck? You're a disgrace to assholes everywhere.
だってよ、親父が悪人だったらさすがに尖るって。
I guess.
今まで信頼してたパパがよ、裏で不正な金もらってたとか知ったらどうよ。
Funny you should ask that.
俺らみたいに裏表のあるやつが嫌いになるっつうのも、まあわからんでもなくね。
That was sort of a wet blanket, so I declared the club activities to be over.
勘違いすんなよ。復讐は復讐だからな。
Don't tell me you're gonna reform at the last minute and try to come off like a hero.
大丈夫だって。
Look, that's enough for today.
まだ策が出来上がっていないんですか？
It's not quite ready yet. So I know she likes sweets, but I have no idea where to go from there. Well, something will go down tomorrow. I just don't know what yet.
頼みましたよ、神。
See ya. I wave at him and walk away. Christ, H is even more worthless than I thought, sympathizing with Shiratori. I'm not her father. Her hatred for me is misplaced, projected anger. And again, why then is it just me she's always ready to throttle? Could Eiichi's joke be on the mark? Maybe I really did hurt her somehow and forgot about it. Well, given what we know of your character and your, memory issues and, well, your other half, I can't really deny that it's certainly possible. Either way, what I can't remember, I can't remember. If she has a problem with me, she can come out and say it. For now, I'll just go home and call Miki-chan. Maybe after that, I'll put some more thought into this revenge business. I never even considered that once. Thinking about it now. The exact reason for her particular hostile attitude towards, Kyosuke. You know, given what I just said, I can't completely write off the possibility that Mao might have screwed with her in the past somehow. And then I guess, well, actually no, there's no way she could know about the whole Tsubaki family business and the stocks. I'm not gonna lie, this is certainly a rather intriguing mystery that has just been presented to me. Kind of curious to see what exactly can be discovered. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of The Devil on G-String. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I guess we will begin our investigation into this possible past incident of me hurting Shiratori in the next episode. I will see you all next time. Take care.